I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thanks.
Great,
It's
wonderful.
is it hot where you are?
Yeah, it actually rained for quite some time. There was some
Ah,
thunderstorm
yes.
warning as well. Um, yeah, but yeah, now it's a bit pleasant. Like you can see
Yes, yeah, yeah.
sunlight as well, which is very nice. Is that
Um,
also you have joined from your iPad or something, or is?
no, I'm joining on my laptop.
Oh,
Uh,
this is Michael here with you guys.
oh, hi Michael. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
It shows iPad Pro 12.9. I was like,
Yeah, I use my computer or my phone, but now I'm using my iPad.
brilliant. How are you?
Doing good. I'm doing good. It's so hot here in UAE.
Oh, it's always hot there, right? I mean, but it's always pleasant as well. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, very good, very
Good
good.
here.
How is your client discussion going on? Is it all
It's
in
very
line?
well. Usually during the summer, a lot of people they go vacation, but I've already have an initial discussion. They are excited about the opportunity to see what we can offer them. So when he comes back, he's a doctor. It's a clinic. We
Hmm,
are going to have a meeting, and I will be sure to invite you guys to the meeting when we have this meeting.
brilliant, brilliant. Yep, sure. Let us know. I mean,
I was looking at the website, try to be sure everything there. So it looks very good. There is some comment I sent WhatsApp, so hopefully
yeah,
you can look about these things.
yeah. I've made a note of it. Again, I have created a few bug out of it and use the feature base, raise anything that you find. We will
No,
begin.
excellent. And I also did the migration for the AI agent, so it's done.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think tonight we are going to run a job which will anyway ensure everything is up to date. But yeah, if you have done it, then very good, very good.
I'm looking forward for your API, the key, the new system that you guys
Yeah,
introduced. So we would like to learn more about this as well, if possible.
yes. So that is there already, the MCP server and API key. I will create a video about how to use it properly. We are planning to introduce a lot more API in the coming days, so that you can actually automate end to end. Like imagine you just posted an advertisement video on some platform, and then you have to do nothing else basically. So as soon as people goes there, they click their they fill up the form, they get to send like maybe you can customize to send out a voice, AI voice calling. Then they become lead, then they get into your white level portal, they log in, then they can also get an agent automatically created for them, and everything you can do via API. So that is the ideal plan even I have for my agency business as well, is to do everything automated there, so we can focus on only the app and let the agency business run like in
And
autopilot.
so,
Nice.
so here's a new idea, because we're sort of open source and we're building this with everyone. So I've had a couple of meetings with customers, and so we're talking about, okay, how and where to deploy the voice.
Mm,
And I showed them that on Naughty, um, what functions, and I showed them that you can see the history of all your voice. Excellent. And we spent half an hour talking about where to deploy. So this is the case study. So they are selling a course. So they are advertising on Facebook, um, and people click on the ad and they want people to push to webinar. Okay. And so there are three places they want to deploy the bot. Number one is as soon as someone clicks on the ad, they want the bot to call them to say how great the coaching is. Please book for the webinar. So that's number one. Number two is 90 minutes before the webinar, they want to call the customer to remind them of the webinar.
yeah.
Number three is after the webinar, they want the bot to call them to say, by the way, you can buy our course. Okay, there are three scenarios. So I'm just thinking, I had that half an hour call. So it's been transcribed. So can we reach a stage where we can get the transcription and then we can use Naughty to build everything because all the steps have been covered in the transcription.
Yep. Yeah, that's what, like, you see uh, the reason why we are moving to this webhook analytics, and why we have been asking to move into that, is because once we have that transcription data ourselves, rather than we like do an API call, we could do
Mm,
a bunch of things from there. One of the things that we have already implemented was advanced analytics, where it will actually create custom actions based on the transcripts. So it will create, like, okay, based on the transcript, it feels like if user is saying, okay, send me your purchase link, or maybe the bot, maybe they're running some offer, for example, 50% offer. Okay, send me the coupon code or something like that. And then out of the transcript, let's say the bot was discussing in the middle and the user disconnected or something. I'm just making up a scenario.
mm, mm,
And because voice bot was disconnected, it never got into the phase where it was supposed to give that discount, you know. So
mhm,
what you can do with Naughty is, advanced analytics is, now you can create the custom actions that, okay, it was supposed to also say, or it was supposed to send um, the discount code. Now that is created as a custom actions, and now you have also created an AI agent which will read the analytics out of the advanced analytics, and it will take the action. So as a business, you don't have to even do manually things, because
mhm,
the AI agent can read the transcription, can read the custom analytics, that like the advanced analytics that we have created, the custom action, and
mhm.
based on that, it can also take action. So that's like the next phase. I mean, I will probably show you. This is exactly what the. Are you able to see my screen though?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember we were saying that we are not going to bring our Nova AI agent just like any other AI agent on the market, because we want to do it very differently, very much business focused. And how we are going to do that, and you have a very small snippet now. It just released this morning. It's not usable yet, but I just wanted to get your feedback, like everyone's feedback, on how they want to shape this product. So if you go to manage AI agents, now you see there is something called Not AI Pro Workflows, and it is available for everyone. So if you go there, and it's actually showing it's an upcoming feature. So if it's not working, it's because it's still not there.
Mhm,
It's again just to show the UI and the feel, the UI UX, and how it will work. And now you can see, like, very much innate and style, um, nodes and everything that you can drag on.
mm,
You can create different workflows. Okay, so for example, you can just bring in go high level workflow, and then you can bring some, for example, you can bring your retail agent, like you can bring anything really. And oh, this is the problem that's happening with the workflow. We haven't this were released because we have to still fix the my UI a bit and connect with the, let's say I bring three different node here. That's webhook trigger. Then let's say you have Facebook node, which is like an ad integration. You have some information node, and you can like just connect, let's say, webhook trigger to, let's say, Facebook. It's just very painful at the moment. I'm sorry. Come on. Yeah, I'm just working on to fix this. So you can connect all the different nodes here, and then you can create a workflow, basically depending on your business workflow. And then as soon as you have that, you can either save it, deploy it, or you can send this webhook as a template to your customers to
mm,
use it. Either they can use it, or either they can deploy it for their own business. So basically, let's say this is a very simple workflow you are creating, where you have, let's say, an innate integration, and you just want you want to connect that with, so there is a webhook triggering from your Facebook node that triggers your webhook that goes to your, maybe you can add a Nova agent or a retail agent that will make the call. And after that, there is an innate integration which will be triggered as well after the call is completed. So you can do a lot of combinations, right? And there will be much more node that will be added and some documentations
One,
as
I have a question. One of my customer, he has uh he has a business, but he's doing his business in WhatsApp, and
well.
he asked if they can create an agent in WhatsApp that they can receive a message, and
Mm.
this agent can reply to the user, because he's saying he's losing a lot of business because he cannot catch up with all. Can we create something like this in here for WhatsApp as
Yeah,
well?
so this is very, very much workflow. You can do anything and everything really. So you can create an WhatsApp AI agent using one of the template that we will provide here, either in N8N or Go High Level. So if you use Go High Level, you can do it in Go High Level, or if you want to use N8N, you can do it there. Or we will also provide our like own AI agent that you can do as well. And then you can integrate that with your voice agent as well. So like let's say there's a voice call going, and at the end of the voice call you want to send them information in the WhatsApp message that hey, this is booked for you, or you are sending reminder in the WhatsApp. You can do all of those like workflow out of not AI Pro workflow engine itself. So this is basically a workflow engine where you will be able to configure different workflow based on different business use cases. And what we will do from app point of view is we will create bunch of workflow as we come to know from you. Like let's say your client says we need a WhatsApp agent integration. So we can create a custom template, how to do a voice AI with a WhatsApp integrations. And we create the template ready made for you. So you can just click there, configure your WhatsApp,
That,
configure your voice agent,
that's
deploy it, and
that's amazing. That will be amazing. You can
but
create so many solutions for a lot of customers and all
yeah.
that. So thank you for
Yeah.
this feature. Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the plan, is that also give you the access to create template for you. So you can literally sell the workflow, like one workflow you can resell to multiple people, or you can create your own template. You don't have to wait for us to build a template. Let's say you already technically know how to create, how to use an A10 or how to use Go High Level or how to use any other product, or for that matter, how to know how to write code, or create a Python API or something, then all you can do is create your own template, bring your own technical solutions, design it in the workflow, integrate with the Not AI platform so that you can get the analytics out of it, and just resell using your white label platform. Because you are not reselling as Not AI Pro. Again, when you are reselling, you are selling it in under your own brand, and we are giving you all the like tools to build all the workflows based on whatever custom solutions that you have. And the best thing is once you build it once for one of your client, all you need to do is just clone it, right? You don't need to like do it multiple times. You just do one prototype, one template, and clone the template for your multiple clients, and just deploy it and or sell them. That's what the vision is really. uh, Again, this will take some time because there is a lot of work. I mean, I can just quickly show you the very basic diagram that we have put in. This is like the only how the agent will work under the hood, and there are like many components there which will be connected, like go high level component. We have connect hub, which is used for connecting with go high level or other integrations that is coming. So we are bringing Composio, which will bring around 300 plus my tools that can be migrated, that can be integrated with your platform. Of course, we will be going with LiveKit Cloud at the start for voice AI, but we also have plans to bring other technology like Pipecat and all this bit. But you don't need to know all this technicality, right? All you need to know what is my client wants, and then create a workflow for the client and just sell him that, and then just repeat the process. Just copy that template, resell to another client, and you don't need to do like you don't need to handle the infrastructure or need to know how it is happening in the behind, and you get all the analytics. you get everything. And these are all will be happening like a magic from the backend side. That's what we are sort of have the vision for. But yeah, we can to answer your question, Michael, yes, we of course can do. I mean, WhatsApp integration is really common. I think one of the common requirement,
Mm.
and you can definitely do that. Yeah. Okay. Is there any? I think Marshall said he would join, but he probably have missed the invite because I sent it just 2 hours before, as I was finalizing the release this week. There have been a couple of very interesting stuff that was released. You can see there is something called login with passkey now. So this is a feature we just wanted to be ahead of the market. You can see from security wise as well. So with this feature, you don't need to remember your password anymore. So how it will work is first time when you log in with your password, let's say you're registered or something, and first time you log in, it will ask you to register your like fingerprints in your browser, and it will all be saved in your browser. It is not coming to our server. And as soon as you save it, it will be sync across all your device wherever you are. Let's say I am now in my this account, email account, wherever in whichever device I have this email account. Once I create a passkey, Google will actually sync that up. That's the technology which is already there in the internet, and it's nothing is being saved in our server basically. What we are doing is, let's say if I click, because I already have it, once I give my email address and click passkey, this will now ask me for my fingerprint. Once I'll give that, and bang on, that's it. It will let you access to the platform. It will not require your password anymore. That means you will, even if you forget your password, you never have to reset your password, and you have to never remember your password. And it is much more secure, and it is managed by Google rather than us. So I'm sure Google is much more secure than we would ever be, right? So it's not just Google. It also works with Windows Hello. So if you're using latest Windows 11 Pro and all these softwares like OS, Windows Hello also provide it. So you can use Windows Hello to also sync your device fingerprints. You can also manage all your passkey authentications. Like I have created like two passkey, so one for my this Mac, and this one when I'm recording from. You can add many, you can delete many. So as soon as you delete that particular device, you won't be able to use fingerprint and login. But yeah, this is like a new feature. I'm sure not anyone is using yet, but we wanted to make it more secure and less, and it's a less operational burden for us as well, because now we are with this feature, we would expect less people getting stuck with using their password or forgetting password or not getting password reset emails and all these bits. So and you can confidently say to your customer, and this is by the way also coming to customer portal, not yet ready. It will come to your customer portal. That means even in your white level portal, your customer will also be able to use the feature to be able to use their passkey authentication. They don't have to also remember their password or anything. It's just first time they have to set up their passkey, and that's it. They don't have to ever remember it. Uh, yeah, again, use that. Let us know how do you like the feature, and what you want to add extra. But just
Yeah.
this this is
I've
just
deployed that, and I think it's very useful, especially
yeah.
when you're trying to switch around different accounts.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like it's getting. I mean, I come from cybersecurity background, right? And I actually feel like with AI tools coming up every day, it's just becoming overwhelmingly like difficult to remember more and more passwords for different websites we are logging. Like, I don't know. Since last 2 years, I have visited 500 websites maybe, and I don't know where I have kept what passwords. And these are all like attack vectors for me as well, right? Like the more websites you visit on, the more
Yeah.
attack vectors you are creating. That means easier it becomes for hackers to hack your accounts basically, because not every system will be secure. Your passwords are not secure, and
Mhm.
most of the cases people use the same pattern of passwords. They don't actually use, although it is security wise, it is recommended that you use different password for different website, but people don't do that. People cannot do that because it's not possible to do that.
No.
So that is a really concerning things, and we don't want our application, our app, to be the one which is leaking password. So going forward, our sole intention is to not save any password at all. So that means once all of our users and customers are on getting onboarded with passkey, maybe at some point in future we'll enforce everyone to use passkey as it getting, you know, I mean, it's still not streamlined in the internet. It's still not used in many of the websites, and that's why people don't know about this technology yet. But we can take that, you know, as a leader in this space to let people like educate, know about this technology, how it is safe, how it is safe for us, how it is safe for them, enforce them to use passkey, and then yeah, get rid of any and every password from our applications, so we don't become the reason for someone's, I don't know, password being compromised or something. But yeah, this is one feature. Go ahead, test it. The other feature was, of course, I was showing you the Not AI Pro workflows. This is also coming up with Nova AI agents, which is our open source agent. We will be coming very soon with the open source project as well. However, as we have said, this will first come to the Not AI Pro application. It will be used and it will be tested. The target is to launch the workflow by next week. Let's see how far we go. I'm in talk with both Twilio and Telnix to get to be like a partner to give us or allow us to help our customers buy phone numbers and use their infrastructure for SIP. We will, of course, also allow. I wish I could show you actually. Let me try, and it's just the UI is so buggy that that's why I'm not. Yeah, you see the UI is very buggy. So if you click on configure agent in the voice phone, so if you select, for example, telephony type of agent, and you can select outbound or inbound. So if you select outbound, for example, and you go here in the voice and phone tab, here we will initially give two options. One, let's say you don't have any SIP or anything configured, you can get one of our temporary phone number just by clicking there. But again, this temporary phone number will only be available for 2 to 4 weeks just to get you started, basically. But within this time, as a business, you have to submit your business address verifications back and everything. Again, the application will help you how to do that with each and every detail step. So that once you submit that, we send it to Twilio, we send it to Telnix and whatever provider that you are buying the phone number from. They will do the business verification, and then they will let you buy a phone number, and then you can use the phone number. But meanwhile, if you say, okay, I don't want to wait, I just want to start my, you know, ad and marketing campaign as soon as possible, you can still get a temporary phone number from us. We will give it to you from the application. A number will be assigned to your agent, this particular workflow, or you can bring your own number. Let's say you are already running voice AI agents with other platform and you want to migrate. You don't want your business phone numbers to be changed. You can just configure SIP, and then you can just provide your SIP URL, username, password, and other stuff, which we will use, save it safely in our database to sort of connect to your SIP provider. That means you can then use your existing phone number and still create a voice AI agent and use it, basically. So that is upcoming. Again, these are all being tested at the moment. You can choose if there is a voicemail detections, like if the agent detects a voicemail, what do you want to do? Do you want the agent to hang up, or do you want to leave a message? There would be an RVM or ringless voicemail support, marketing support, basically, where let's say you just want to send voicemail to your customer and let them actually call you back rather than you call them. So that can be also configured. There are back channeling, you can say, like where you can make the agent more realistic by using different, you know, okay, like that. So you those small niggles that makes agent more humanistic. So we would add back channeling, speech normalizations. There's bunch of testing going on. You can add your own knowledge base. You can add your integration. You can list your products that you want the agent to sell. Basically, if you just click it, you can add product catalog from here. But if you have like a lot of products, so you can just add it as knowledge base as well. Here you can select product catalog and upload it. In the advanced settings you have, where you can teach the agent with custom word learning. For example, if your brand uh, says something in a differently rather than normal wording, you can teach the agent like, okay, say this word, like if you want to say this word as API and just add it. So that means the agent will not say AP, it will say API. So that's how you can make it learn. There's as I said, there's just bunch of features that we are currently testing, and hopefully it will be available next week for user review testing and maybe a bit of alpha testing. Not available to everyone, of course, only persons who are interested to use it. And then in the coming weeks it will be available for everyone, of course. And then once we are there, then you can also resell this to your customers. Once you are confident yourself as a partner, you can start reselling this to your customer as well. So this is like our and as you can see, this is like one of the template that we have created. So you will get such template that is already pre-built in. All you need to do is just click something, configure. I mean, this is a bug which I don't know, I have to fix it. And then you can just click something, and it will there are information nodes. So information node will help you with how to configure, how, let's say you have never run an Facebook ad campaign before. So when you go to Facebook ad campaign, this particular node, this will have all the required guide, all the required video tutorials, documentations on how you should set up your Facebook marketing and ad campaign, so that it can be integrated with the voice AI agents. This is something like you are subscribing to a school community to learn it for, I don't know, $99 per month. Whereas when you come to the application, it is already available for free to use, and you can create your own, like, let's say some other topic, maybe how to do Instagram marketing, and you can create your own template about Instagram marketing as a workflow template and sell it to other people. So so the way how I have envisioned is to open up a lot more scenarios, business scenarios specifically, but not doing it very, very technical level. Because if we do like N8, and if I keep Google Notes, Google Tools or whatever, like specific technical tools, then it will probably be a bit complicated for our users, especially marketing agencies, to use. So I wanted to keep it at very, very business use case level, where everything else is already configured under the layer. All you have to do is just drag it, add some documentations, and send it to your customer. But yeah, this is all
That
upcoming.
that use case, particularly for the school community, because school community is huge, teaching people,
Yeah,
how to market on Instagram, how to build an AI voice bot, and we can pretty much provide the foundation for them. They just
yes,
need to bring their industry knowledge.
exactly. We can also offer this to different school communities and just sell this template. So they can
Yeah.
just become a partner and sell the entire template where to their uh, I would say users, or whoever is learning from them, and then they can just say, hey, use this template and just deploy it for you, because I have
So
already done all the configurations for you guys in the template.
I've got one more thing to add to that, and I think this could be really useful for the school community. So I've subscribed to quite a few school communities,
Mm,
and the problem that they have is they are giving people templates.
mm,
Um, but if I join a school community, I can download all of their templates that they may have 100 templates. I download all of them, and then next
mm.
month I don't need them
Yeah, you leave it.
because I've already got their
Teachable.
template.
Yeah, exactly.
So the challenge with a school community is that they find it very difficult to retain customers,
mm,
because a lot of people do what I do.
mm,
So I'm just wondering, with our templates, can we make it so that somehow, um, so if I'm teaching, Instagram marketing and I've got the template on Naughty, okay,
mm,
um, that if my members stop being a member, my
mm.
templates stop working, because
Yeah,
then for
yes,
the teacher, then that's a way for them to keep on
yeah,
um, retaining their members rather
yeah,
than just selling the template. It's
yeah,
like monthly
exactly.
subscriptions of the template.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point, right? Like they can become a partner, and they
Hmm.
can just create every member as they join the school community, call our webhook, like we already have
Yes,
APIs, and that can create the customers automatically, and they give
yes.
the white label access to the customer portal, and
Mm.
from there they can manage it, right? As soon as someone leaves the school community, like their own community, again the API will be triggered, which will block that customer to access their white label portal, and as a result, they won't have access to the agent, they won't have access to the workflows. I mean, they probably have got the knowledge, that's fine, but they will not. They will. I mean, they have paid for the knowledge, right? So they should have the knowledge, but again, they won't have access to the agents, and it won't be working. And I think that's what even I had in a
Okay.
thought in my mind, and
Yeah,
not just cool
I think
because
that'd
yeah,
be excellent, because people like Trajan, who we've been
mm,
speaking to,
yeah,
they always have a challenge because they can get so many people into their school community,
mm,
but every month they've got so many people leaving,
maybe,
because as
yeah,
soon as you've watched, you know, the
mm.
majority of their
So that makes sense.
videos, there's no point to, paying $100 or
Yeah,
$50 every month.
yeah. That actually makes sense, and that's where I guess our platform will become really, really
I think
uh,
so.
crucial. And I mean, I guess we could just onboard a few more school partners and help them like build this platform in a way
Yes.
that would be really usable for them
And
and
and I
get
think we can do that with Go High Level
the same. Even
customers as
high level
well.
communities, right? So can
Yes.
be there as well. Yeah.
Because those are both two big communities,
Mm,
and Go High Level people have the same problem,
yeah.
because they can sell the template for, I don't know, a couple of $100,
Mm,
but once they've sold it, that's it.
yeah.
But if you have the concept of, I'll give you the template, but it's on a monthly subscription basis,
Yeah.
then that becomes much more attractive for the
Yeah.
Go High Level. Um,
Especially the premium one, right? Like for example, things like how to create a Facebook ad that sells. I mean, it's something
yes.
that is not something that works today, but that will not work tomorrow. So
Mhm.
so what they can sell is, it's not just about how to create it today. It's a template that they as a educator will continuously update, and their customers or their students will get the benefit out of it without
Yeah.
even touching anything, because the template is being improved upon by the educator himself.
I
And
think that's
right,
I
so
think that's really, really exciting, because
yeah,
um I, I I think as AI sort of more people get used to AI, we've gone through the early stages of, there's people who are willing to learn,
mm,
who are willing to read through some API documentation or watch YouTube channels and learn. But the bigger market is the business people who don't have time to learn, because
yeah,
they're so busy running their accounting shop or
exactly,
their hair salon, but they need AI to help
yeah,
them with their business. And I think what we're describing here is they don't need to learn. They can just
exactly.
pay, and there's tutors, school communities and Facebook communities, and they're experts who can do the work for them,
Yeah,
and then just charge a monthly retainer. I think
yeah,
that's
there are
hugely exciting.
yeah, there are different ways that I'm planning to actually make it like the monetizations available with this workflow. I mean, I have literally have done 5-pager diagrams on this. So You can do that with your own student, and you can also sell your template, like really customized template, as a marketplace. So in future,
Mm.
we can create a not AI workflow marketplace where they just don't sell it to their own students, like not just student, like anyone else, any other partner who have any other business use cases they have done for a customer
Mm.
successfully. They can show that, hey, this is a workflow that is working successfully, and they can put it on the marketplace. They sell it for free, or they sell it for a price. They sell it for one time or multiple times, like sorry, like recurring, whatever they want, and we can bring in like a marketplace in near future as well. So the workflow that I'm designing technically would allow us to do all of this. This is the vision, you can say, and that is the reason why we said that we are not going to do like Nova AI agent as just a normal other agent, like right retail or VAPI or other AI agents provider in the marketplace. We will be more like business focused, and no one needs to really know what is happening technically under the hood, because you have frankly probably have given us $500 per month. Why would you even spend again time to learn things, right? Because you have paid us money, we will make sure that things run smoothly, things run securely, things are available as a business template where you can use it and just resell it and make the ROI go 10x, 100x, 200x. I don't know. That's the plan. And the first business where I will apply is in my business and your
Of
business.
course. Yes.
We have the results created first, tested first, then we'll bring it to all the other users, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, other than that, I guess there was one other fix. There was one other bug that has came up last week, which was about GHL integrations. So I don't know
Mhm.
if your GHL integration is still alive. Can you share your screen and check if your GHL integration is still
Let
alive?
me have one
Because
second.
my GHL integration died after almost 48 hours, and then I found a bug, actually, which we have fixed it now, and hopefully it will work from now onwards.
Let's have a
Just
look.
want to check
So,
if your GHL integration is.
um,
Yeah, you go to your GHL integration is on your customer portal, so you have to go to your customer portal. Yeah, if you go to integrations, yeah, you see this is now it's broken, right? You
mhm,
have to do like reconnect. So we have brought this new button here. So in case ever your go high level connection is broken, you can always do a reconnection. And this is actually is broken because of a reason, because you have done the integration, but it's not being
mhm,
used at all. Because it's not been
mm,
used, the token has expired after 24 hours. So what we have done now is two things. One is, as soon as you hit any go high level API call through our platform, it will automatically renew it.
mhm.
And uh, if you're not using it, it will allow you to do like reconnect. So that will just again reinitiate the connections, and you can then start working on it basically. So yeah, this is all. Now it will be connected. So this is something we have fixed now. So hopefully if ever it breaks, you can always reconnect. And
Okay.
if your AI agent is integrated, then it will never break, because with every API call your AI agent will make through go high level integration, the API call itself will ensure that the token is renewed with every API call. So that means your connection is always active for up to 1 year. Yeah, this is something that we have fixed as well. And what else we have done? Let's see the releasing.
We fixed the white label as well.
Yeah, the white level one that I think says Synergy or some other your customer was facing. Yes, that's
Yes.
fixed now as well. So yeah, again, please, whoever is watching this video on YouTube or maybe later, please use the feature base and raise bug request, whatever bug that you are facing, because we wouldn't know otherwise, because we are not always testing all the feature. and we are always so much focused in bringing new values, new ideas. As you can see, every week there is new things coming up, and we really have a lot in the bag, which we haven't even came up with. Like next week, we are bringing with the VO3 integrations. That means you can now create marketing video out of not AI Pro platform, which is what is also planned to be released with the workflow. So my idea is by end of next week, in my agency business, I will use not AI Pro to create the marketing video, to post it on my social media channel. And from there, people will click it. They can get a voice call, and then so that they know how the voice agent is working. And then if they are interested, they get an automated customer account created. Then they can log in into the dashboard, and then they can create voice agent or request voice AI agents through the agency. That's what I want to achieve by end of next week, so I can just like automate the whole thing. And I will of course create the prototype and share it for everyone to use. Let's see how much we can do. But yeah, exciting comings of course coming up.
That'd be so exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're like any part of any agency owners, I think not AI Pro just going to be the amazing platform, the only platform probably who will
Yeah,
give features.
I I think it's time for us to engage with a few marketing agencies where we can
Mm,
work with them on a strategic level,
yeah.
because we've got so much functions now, and the next step is how we can really get our message out there to more and more people.
Yeah.
Um, and I think marketing companies, with the way that they can communicate and
Mhm.
show that, I think that would be really, really useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I guess that's really I had in mind to share this week. Please stay
I think
tuned.
that's already a lot.
Yeah, that's already a lot, and a lot is coming. So as you can see, and yeah, let us know. Use feature base. Let us know in the comment what else you want, and if anything is not working as expected, we are always doing the bug fixes inside. Always like, although the team is already focused on all these features, but I think bug fixing is our highest priority to share, because we want to ensure whatever we have released is actually usable, and less focused on the new things. So yeah, so really,
Brilliant.
Michael, you have any questions?
No, but I'm excited to know more about the Nova AI.
Yeah.
I saw that you guys gonna have something like realistic voice and human-like voice and all that. So we are excited. When you think we're gonna have this ready so we can use it?
So next week we are doing. If you are interested, I can give you access as well. We are but giving access by invite really in the initial days, because we don't know how it will work. Yes, it's new. Uh, yes, so next week, Nova AI agent with not AI workflow should be available to do like first user review and alpha. And go ahead, use it, test it. We'll give you some
Sure.
free AI credit as well. Don't have to spend the money a lot.
Sure, and it's capable of multi-language like Arabic
Yes.
and other languages,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
So
and it's similar to like ChatGPT, conversational. Like
yeah.
you feel that you are talking with a normal person because
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
important.
Yes. So it will be both. It will be so it will be both for web based communication, just like you see in the website. We have this voice model, right? The microphone model that will be there, and then there will be telephonic as well, which is outbound and inbound. Our core focus now is to make the outbound available, so that you and all the other marketing or the other agency owners, partners, they can start the marketing at least. So once you start the marketing, you need actually outbound agent first. So you're focusing outbound first, and then inbound, and then web based. So maybe next 3 weeks all these three will be coming up. Regarding voice, it will be multilingual. We have plans, I think, around 90 plus voices, but we don't want to confuse you. So we will just in like next few weeks, we will start to like put the top voices first, and then the remaining will also be there. And it is going to be multilingual. I think major languages supported as well.
Excellent. And how about the cost? How much is going to be the cost for the?
Yeah, so as you see already in the portal, you have AI usage. I think initially you will get a bunch of free AI credits to use it. You don't have to spend anything. But going forward, we haven't yet came up with the cost model, how it's going to be, but I think it's probably going to be around 8 to 10 cents max. But it can be even cheaper as well. So we have to see based on the usage how much we are burning money, because it's still prototype, but we are solely trying to make it under 10 cents at any cost, uh, if possible 5 cents per minute. That's what our target is basically to
Okay,
achieve.
excellent. Looking forward to it. Really. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it is going to be business ready. We don't want to make it very complicated, like retail have like a very complicated UI, Ultravox. You need to know coding to be able to use it properly. However, Nova will just be very much UI centric. We don't give you initially. We won't give you a lot of options to choose your AI model or TTS model and all this bit, because that will be part of Nova AI platform, which will be launched separately later as an open source project. In the business platform, which is not AI Pro, we will probably just be able to select the voice, and you don't necessarily have to select what AI model we are going to use under the hood, because again, as a marketing business owners, you don't need to know what all the technical bits, right? You don't care. All you care is whether it's working or it's not working. So that's what we want to.
That's correct. Also, today I was watching the YouTube, and there is something coming called real time avatar. I think
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
company called automatic.ai, something like this. So that will be excellent to integrate this with the AI voice agent
Yeah.
that can create an avatar, and real time is like the games when you create the game. So that would be amazing as well in the future to consider.
Yeah, yeah, that is already in our product roadmap. So we first go with voice. So the roadmap is like product go first go with voice outbound, then support both outbound inbound, then support web, then we add vision, and then we go for avatars. So
Excellent.
but again, avatar is there. It's not really that much. I would say standardized yet, because it needs a lot of network bandwidth. So for your users to be able to use it, imagine you're streaming both voice and video. So your client who is using it probably won't be able to use it on mobile, because your mobile data bandwidth is not that much, right? So you
Okay.
have to do a lot of testing before you offer this, and you have to be really I mean, a lot of the technology is already there, but it's really not usable in a lot of the functions. Maybe you can offer this to client like an education sector, where you can just say, hey, use our agent to do like educate you about something like tutorial videos or something, and it will do live producing the videos, or you can chat with them. And but this can only be available in a lab environment, like in a proper with no network bandwidth restrictions and all this bit, because you don't want your customer to have poor experience as well, right?
Mm.
And they won't know it is happening, because their device have a lower bandwidth. They will think that your agent is not working, whereas the problem is with avatar and with audio, with transcriptions, the network is going to be really congested with a lot of packets and volumes, which maybe a mobile device on a cellular network is not capable to handle, and then their experiences will be poor. So you have to be really careful when you're selling these systems.
Okay.
Again, we will help you. We will put all when we create this prototype, we'll create all this as a node or as an information node, how you can sell or what you should be checking and testing before you sell. Don't worry about it. These are all like in our roadmap. We are designing uh, these systems to be as much future focused as we can be. Of course, not 10 years down the line, but at least whatever we can see from now happening, we are trying to be compliant. Uh, in fact, we thought of using Nova agents in wearable technology as well, how to use it. in let's say, because very soon, I guess next year, Google is launching their AR glasses. You have probably seen the videos, and 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 I think
Yes, the Google Android Plus.
yeah, they're launching it. Meta is working on it.
And
Uh,
there's this company called something XP. They are working on also.
yep.
And actually, that would be great if we can integrate Naughty on that, because I'm
Yes.
working in the industry and there is a lot of needs for
Mm,
this for such glasses. And if we can do something about how we can integrate
yeah.
your technology into this, I've already have a market for it, a huge market,
Yeah,
and
I know. I know, right? Like, but
yeah.
there are privacy concerns. There are different other security concerns, because taking a wearable technology to a market is a lot of challenge. But what I'm trying to say is we already have all those technologies inside when we are designing it, so that we are uh, hopefully future proof. I mean, we don't know how technology space are changing very fast, but we are keeping our agents to be very very flexible. The Nova agent architecture is very much flexible. So for example, today we are using LiveKit under the hood, but we might just change it to something else which will be more supportive in those technologies. So
Yeah,
yeah, don't worry about it. We got you covered. Technically, we got you covered.
sounds good.
uh, Business wise, you just have to be a bit careful. Of course, we'll try and give you as much as guidance as possible, but of course we also have our limitations of knowing different sectors. So yeah, that's why probably we need help from you, all of you guys, to help us know a specific industry, specific regulations, how we should proceed, and we will make that
So,
available.
just to be honest with you, we try to be very patient,
Mhm.
not to approach too many customer until we feel that all the features that we're talking about it's already
Mhm.
embedded.
Mhm.
Because in UAE, believe it or not, it's now number three in the world in
Mhm.
AI, in artificial intelligence. Number one is the United States, China, and then UAE. Maybe China the first, but they don't wanna,
Right.
it's not marketing very well. But they are number one, the United States and UAE.
Mhm.
They even building a huge facilities for powering AI, for processing power. They're
Mhm.
building another university for AI. They are encouraging everybody in the universities, in the companies, in government sectors.
Mhm.
However, the only thing that I can see that really it's limit is security issue really. So they are working on to find a way how to take the hub of all the AI models inside
Mhm.
UAE server, so they can
Yep.
protect data.
Yep. I think I wouldn't say it yet, but I already have a project in plan, not started yet, to test. Once we have the voice agents working, the next plan is for me to get an open source class and test the agent integration with it, and that is already in the pipeline. So you will come to know through YouTube once I'm there.
Sure, sure. Yeah, yeah. That would be good, because a lot of when you approach a lot of people right now, all what they say about, oh, I like it, I love it, but security, where's my data is gonna go? Because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
regulation.
yeah, exactly.
So that will be the risk assessment that
Hmm.
we have to do is, okay, the security and what is the mitigation. And I
Yep.
think some of it is open sources, or come up with some kind of solution
Hmm.
that you give a guarantee assurance to the customer that you have a full control of your data. It's not going to go somewhere else.
Yes. So on that part also, I haven't updated yet because this is very much internal, so it never goes into release documents as such that we send, or release email. Is we are actually we now have a very much matured and monitoring uh, what is it, monitoring suite, where we take every logs, every metrics, every monitoring for all of these our components and outside components being logged on. And this is done not just to support our customers, or your customers or yourself. This is also made in thinking of making not AI enterprise ready in going forward.
Yes.
So when we make things enterprise ready, that means enterprise would like to see their own logs. They want to have access to their own logs and all these bits. We don't have any enterprise tier yet. We are nowhere close to that. We need to be GDPR compliant. We need to be SOC 2 compliant and all this bit. But we have started that process. What I'm trying to say is we have started to create all the monitorings, metrics, logging, removing PII data, encrypting all the important informations. For example, earlier our log we used to say this person with this email address is clicking on this button. Now the log says the person with the person ID, but the email address will be masked. So
Yeah.
the people who will use see the logs will never see the email address
Address.
when
Yeah.
they're investigating. This is just one example. Or maybe there's password, or there's maybe API keys.
Yes, or
Those
something.
will be encrypted using a very separate encryption key, the best encryption algorithm like AES 128, GCM, and all this bit elliptical curve with for hashing. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to put all my cybersecurity knowledge that I have into the product, so so that it becomes, as much secure as it can be. And now we have started the process because of course at first we have to create the features,
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
it aware to the people so they can start using it. We start to get the data, and then we can apply all this because without the data, if we just apply random policies and random system integrations, it just doesn't work, right? I mean, we wouldn't even know.
And that's the reason why I really like or that I joined this community is because you have a background of cybersecurity, so you understand all that. So that's really encouraged me big time because the challenge is going to be in the AI that your app to have all kind of security and it
Yeah.
will assure your customer that their data protected, secure, and you have full control of your data. So that's really what I'm excited to be part of you guys and work with you because I believe with the background of this that will help a lot in the near future to market.
Yeah, I mean, if you see this diagram, just to give some snippet, again, this is very internal, but I'm happy to share it. So if you see the diagram, there is something called Naughty Connect Hub, right? This is not the app. This is an app that we are building, or it's already there. So when you do the go high level integration from the app, that actually doesn't happen in the app. That actually goes through this app in the middle, and this app actually manages all the tokens. And
Mm,
this app doesn't have any UI, so you will never know. Uh, like when you do the integration button, when you click it, it actually goes to this. It redirect to this app, and this app actually redirect to go high level, and it saves. It has its own database where it saves the token, and this is a separate database than what database our app is using. So just to make sure that all your tokens, wherever whatever integration you do, whether it's N8N, whether it's Go High Level or your own tools, we want to make sure that your APIs and your tokens are safe in a separate database server, which is less prone to any cyber attack. Like imagine if we have ever like if we have grown significantly, and now we are in the eyes of malicious actors, and they start to attack our platform or hack our platform. Even if they're successful in doing so, they would be only be able to access the main database, which is powering up the application itself, the UI itself. But the
mm,
UI itself, the database that it reads to doesn't have any sensitive information. So that's how we are designing it. So even if they're able to hack it, they would be only be able to get maybe your full name and email address. That's it, right? They are not, and we are removing password, so there is no password in the database. So they would get very less informations from that database. The database that will actually have the sensitive information is now moved out of internet. It's completely in the backend in the server, which no one will know, because of course if they are able to even hack to our infrastructure, they will be able to know. But I'm just saying that the design wise, we are trying to make sure that everything is designed as security as first priority, so security by design, as they say. So that's how we are approaching it. That's how we are creating new components every day. All you see in the app is just an UI. It has no sensitive information out in its own. So you can use it like confidently, all I say.
Sounds good. Excellent. Excellent.
Yep. Okay. That's all. We are again 3 minutes over. That means really good discussions now again this week, and hope to see next week with some more interesting update. Anything else before we?
Brilliant.
Is there any question in the? I haven't checked today.
I checked about 5 minutes ago and there wasn't.
Okay, that's great. Great then. Cool. Then we're gonna just say goodbye and see you on the next week.
Bye. Goodbye. Have a good day. Excellent update. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye.